Our son is going to be heading off to college this fall, and we were looking for something that would be good for him to have as a Bible in that setting. And the ESV actually has some really good options. They have the ESV Study Bible. I've done an extensive review of the Study Bible on my channel. You can check that out. But they also have this Student Study Bible, and we'll compare them a little bit so you can see the difference. But the one we're looking at here, they do have a lot of different cover options, and that's one thing that you'll see if you look online. There's just a lot of cover options to choose from. But this one that we're looking at is called the True Tone Brown Cordovan Portfolio Design. And this imitation leather edition comes in a slipcase. The bottom of the box does give you the ISBN number. The retail price for this is $44.99. Right now on christianbook.com, you can get this for $24.99. Really, really good, affordable price that you're paying for this. Really wonderful for what you're getting. And on the back of the box, you have a lot of information here. It says 12,000 clear, concise study notes. So they're trying to take the ESV Study Bible and make it more concise, more digestible for those who are younger to be able to take in the information and not have too much information. But still a lot of really good features here. They also in this one have 900 Did You Know facts, which again is just really helpful to those who are students, those who are maybe on the younger side. So first of all, the design of this is something that ESV has produced for quite a while. I really like the look of this. I think my son really liked this too, and it's one reason I opted with this design. It does have kind of a nice classy look, but it's really neat with the two colors. And you see the stitching here, the lighter brown, the darker brown, and just really, really beautiful look to that. Here's the spine. I really like the simplicity of this. Sometimes Crossway just has so much on their spines, but this one really has a more minimalistic look to it. The back here does have also the ISBN number. It says True Tone, so that's stamped in the back. The pages of the student edition are not gold gilt page edges. It does kind of have a rounded text block to it. It does have a single brown angle cut, and it's actually a single-sided ribbon, it looks like to me. So it has a sheen on one side and more of the matte look on the other side. There also are these multicolored head and tail bands. It is Smith sewn. So very simple but nice construction to it. It is a paper paste down, but I think with it being Smith sewn and with the True Tone that Crossway produces, I think this Bible will last a while and be really good for those who are students and want something that is a study Bible, but is a lot more manageable than the full size. Now this is actually a personal size study Bible, so this isn't even as big as the full size, but it does have all of the information that is in the ESV Study Bible. And you can see just comparing these two that the Student Study Bible is a lot more manageable and portable. So paper paste down liner, and then you do have some cardstock at the front here. It does have a presentation page, title page, and then the publisher title page here. Here's the copyright information on this. So this edition that I have, it says that the Student Study Bible is copyright 2011. So that's when I think they designed the Student Study Bible, but the text itself is the 2016 ESV text. For this particular Bible, it is printed, according to this, in 2022. I think it'd be good to compare the contents that you're seeing here with the contents of the Study Bible, the full Study Bible. And actually there's some good similarities that I'm seeing here. You can compare those and see what those look like together. I will say that the Student Study Bible definitely has less in it overall than what we have in the full Study Bible, but still there is quite a bit in here. But that's the idea of this, is what they wanted to do was take the full Study Bible and keep the stuff that is the most necessary, condense it down so that students have something that is, again, easy to carry, but has enough information to be helpful to them. You do have the introduction to the Student Study Bible, preface to the English Standard Version, gives you an overview of the Bible, and we get into the Old Testament here. So here you have the theology and dates of the Old Testament, and you'll get that in the full size, but again, this is going to be more condensed. That's a repeated theme here in what I'm saying. Now here you'll see that there are book introductions for each book of the Bible, and this has author, date, and recipient's theme, key themes. So not a ton of information, but I think it's also not overwhelming, which is good for a student. And so here you have the outline. This outline has similarities to the outline in the full edition, but just more condensed. Same with the notes. I believe this is an 8-point font for the text itself, and maybe a 7-point for the notes. I'm not sure about the notes, but I believe it's an 8-point for the text. It does also have translator notes at the bottom there. And this is a 2-column format. The full-size edition is a single column. I think for everything except for the large print. The large print ESV Study Bible is double column for the biblical text. But the personal size, regular size, single column. Here for the student, it's double column. Again, that's going to allow this Bible to be smaller and easier to carry. Notes, you can kind of see the difference here. There's really a similarity to what they say, but the notes in the student one are more condensed. But still really good information. Again, you have those did you know facts throughout this Bible. You have nice charts. I see here there's a profile on Esther. So some really nice helps. I do like too that the book introductions have timelines, and I think that's really great for students, really good for anybody, but it just helps you to understand where the books fit in history. And I like looking at poetry. It kind of shows you what the poetic setting looks like and how much ghosting you'll see in this Bible. It's really not too bad. There are some maps in this Bible, not a lot, not like you're going to get in the full study Bible, but there are some maps, like here you see in the introduction to Haggai. But I'm really not seeing a lot of maps other than maybe in the introduction, in some of the introductions. In the New Testament, you have, again, article kind of introducing the New Testament, just like you saw with the Old Testament. Like these charts that they have in the Bible. Really cool. Gives you a timeline here. And then you also have the timeline specifically for the book of Matthew, or related to the book of Matthew here. And again, just a very streamlined introduction to the book of the Bible with a map. And this is a black letter text for the words of Christ. So you're not going to have as much theology in this Bible. You're going to have some, of course. It is a study Bible, but it's not going to get into all the particulars like in the introduction to the book of Revelation here. It's just that very streamlined introduction to Revelation, whereas the full study Bible will have a lot even about the different views of the end times. There are some charts in the full study Bible. And then after the book of Revelation, you have articles and resources. Great section here. I see they have God's plan of salvation. I don't even think that this is in the full study Bible. So this is some stuff really geared for students. The importance of the church for growing in Christ. The authority and reliability of the Bible. It's wonderful to have these articles in the back here. I think really encourage younger people or people newer to the faith, encourage them in their faith. How to read and understand the Bible. How to apply the Bible in daily life. Important Christian truths, doctrine. So you can see the back here really does have a lot of nice information that's really helpful. We have here the Bible and Christian living, ethics. So after all of these articles, you have a glossary, which can be very helpful, explaining certain words. After the glossary, you have the table of weights and measures, a concordance, and then you have the maps on glossy cardstock paper. But nice set of maps in the back here. 15 maps in all. There's your paste down liner in the back. So really wonderful option. Again, it is condensed compared to the ESV Study Bible. But depending on what the person's needs are, kind of their place in life, it's certainly wonderful that they are producing this for students. And it's also, again, more manageable. It doesn't have the gold on the edge, so I think that just makes it something that's less likely to get messed up if students are carrying it around to a lot of different places. And a great resource for students, the ESV Student Study Bible. If you have any questions or comments about this, I'd love to see that in the comment section below. But thank you so much for taking a look at this with me from a first perspective.